Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the Irwa English Podcast channel. I'm Irwa, and I'm here with Mark today for another warm conversation. Today, we're talking about something that might touch your heart deeply.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mark. Yeah, today we're exploring the idea that it's never too late. It's never too late to change your life, to start something new. So many people feel stuck, but change is always possible.
Exactly. And we'll share some real stories from people we've known. You'll hear how they found courage to make changes, even later in life. So get comfortable, maybe grab some tea, and just listen with us.
Yeah, just relax. We're not here to push you or pressure you. We're just here to talk, to share, and maybe to inspire you a little.
You know, Mark, I think about this topic a lot these days. I meet so many people who say things like, I'm too old now, or I should have started this 10 years ago. It's too late.
I hear that all the time, too. It's such a common feeling. People look at their age or their situation and think the door closed. But honestly, that door is still open. It really is.
I remember meeting a woman named Sarah a few years ago. She was 47 years old, and she told me something that stayed with me. She said, I always wanted to learn piano, but I thought it was too late.
Oh, wow. And what happened? Did she ever try it?
She did, actually. One day, her daughter asked her, Mom, why don't you just start? That simple question changed everything for her. She found a teacher and began taking lessons once a week.
That's beautiful. Sometimes it's just one small push from someone we love. One question, one moment of encouragement, and suddenly we find the courage inside.
Exactly. And Sarah told me that at first it felt really awkward. Her fingers didn't move the way she wanted them to, she made mistakes constantly, and sometimes she felt embarrassed about it.
Right. That's so normal when you're learning something completely new. Your brain and body need time to connect. But the important thing is she kept going, didn't she?
Yes, she did. And after 6 months, she could play simple songs. Nothing fancy, but beautiful songs that made her feel proud and alive. She said it brought so much joy into her everyday life.
I love that. It's not about becoming a professional musician or anything. It's about doing something that makes your heart feel full. That's what change is really about.
Absolutely. And I think this connects to language learning too. A lot of people think, I'm too old to learn English now, but that's just not true at all, Mark.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've taught students in their 50s, 60s, even 70s. And you know what? They learn beautifully. Maybe they learn differently than children do, but they absolutely can learn.
Right. Adults bring something special to learning. They bring life experience, motivation, and patience. They understand why they're learning, and that makes the process more meaningful.
Exactly. So if you're listening right now and thinking you're too old, please let that thought go gently. You're not too old. You're exactly the right age to start.
Let's talk about another story. I want to tell you about my uncle. His name is Ahmed, and he's 59 years old now. For most of his life, he worked in a factory doing the same job.
Okay, so he had a very stable, routine kind of life.
Yes, exactly. But a few years ago, he started feeling really unhappy. He felt like he was just going through the motions every day. Wake up, work, come home, sleep, repeat. He felt empty inside.
That sounds really hard. When life becomes just a routine without joy, it weighs on you. Did something help him break out of that pattern?
It did, yeah. One day, he saw a video about woodworking online. Someone was making beautiful furniture by hand, and something just sparked inside him. He thought, I want to try that.
Oh, that's wonderful. So he just felt this pull towards something creative.
Yes, exactly. At first, he didn't tell anyone because he felt a bit silly, but he bought some basic tools and started practicing in his garage. He made a lot of mistakes at first, of course.
Right, that's part of the process. When you're a beginner, everything feels difficult. But if you keep showing up, slowly things start to click together.
And that's what happened. Now, 3 years later, he makes chairs and small tables. He even sells some of them online. But more importantly, he feels alive again. He has a purpose beyond just surviving each day.
That's such a powerful transformation. And he did this at almost 60 years old. That proves the point we're making today, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Age is just a number. What really matters is whether you still have desire inside you. If you want something, if you feel that pull, then it's not too late.
You know, Irva, I think fear is the biggest thing that stops people. It's not really age, it's fear of failure, fear of looking foolish, fear of wasting time.
Oh, that's so true. People think, what if I try and fail? But actually, the real question should be, what if I don't try at all?
Exactly. Not trying is the only guaranteed failure. If you try, at least you gave yourself a chance. And even if it doesn't work out perfectly, you learned something valuable.
Right. And you know what else? Failure isn't the end of the story. It's just part of the story. Every successful person has failed many times before.
Absolutely. Let's think about this for language learners listening right now. Maybe you've tried learning English before and it didn't work out. Maybe you felt frustrated and gave up for a while.
That's completely normal. Learning a language is a long journey, not a quick trip. There will be moments when you feel stuck or discouraged, but that doesn't mean you should stop forever.
Yeah, you can always start again. Today can be a new beginning. This conversation right now could be the moment you decide to try again.
And you don't have to start big. You don't need to study for hours. Just listen to one podcast, learn one new word, speak one sentence out loud. That's enough for today.
Exactly. Small steps still move you forward. And when you take those small steps consistently, they add up into something really beautiful over time.
Let's talk about some useful words for today's topic. The first word is courage. Courage means bravery. It's the ability to do something even when you feel scared inside.
Yeah, courage is so important when you want to change your life. You need courage to start something new, especially when you're not sure how it will go.
Right. And courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you feel the fear, but you do it anyway. You take that first step even though your hands might be shaking.
Another important word is regret. Regret is the sad feeling you get when you wish you had done something differently. Like, I regret not learning music when I was younger.
Yes, regret can be really heavy to carry. But the good news is you can reduce future regret by taking action today. You can start now so you won't regret it later.
That's such a good point. Let's talk about the word transformation, too. Transformation means a big change. It's when something or someone becomes completely different in a meaningful way.
Right, like my Uncle Ahmed. His life went through a transformation when he discovered woodworking. He changed from feeling empty to feeling purposeful and alive again.
And another word, potential. Potential means the ability to become something or to develop. Everyone has potential inside them, no matter how old they are.
Exactly. Your potential doesn't disappear with age. It's always there, waiting for you. You just have to believe in it and take small steps toward it.
So how can you actually start making a change in your life? Let's talk about some gentle, realistic actions you can take this week.
First, ask yourself this question. If I could start anything right now, what would it be? Don't judge the answer. Don't think about whether it's practical or possible. Just listen to your heart.
Yeah, that's such a powerful exercise. Write down whatever comes to mind. Maybe it's learning a language. Maybe it's painting, cooking, running, writing. Whatever it is, acknowledge it.
Second, do one tiny thing related to that dream this week. If you want to learn English, listen to one podcast. If you want to paint, watch one tutorial video online.
I love that. Just one tiny action. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a start. Because starting is the hardest part.
Third, talk to someone about your dream. Share it with a friend or family member. When you say something out loud, it becomes more real, and they might encourage you in ways you didn't expect.
That's so true. Sometimes we need someone else to believe in us first. Their belief can give us the courage to believe in ourselves, too.
And finally, be patient with yourself. Change takes time. You won't transform your life overnight. But if you keep taking small steps, one day you'll look back and be amazed.
Yeah, progress isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's quiet and slow, but it's still progress. And that's something to celebrate every single day.
You know, something I want to say to everyone listening is this. Your past doesn't define your future. Just because you didn't do something before doesn't mean you can't do it now.
Absolutely. Every day is a new chance. Every moment is an opportunity to choose differently. You are not stuck, even if it feels that way sometimes.
Right. And it's okay if you've spent years doing the same thing. It's okay if you feel like you've wasted time. You can't change the past, but you can absolutely change what happens next.
That's such an important reminder. The only moment that really matters is this one, right now. What will you choose to do with it?
Let's do a quick word tour before we finish. Mark, can you start?
Sure. First, courage. That's bravery. It's doing something even when you feel afraid. You need courage to make big changes in your life.
Next, regret. That's the sad feeling of wishing you'd done something differently, but you can reduce future regret by starting today, right now.
Then, transformation. A big, meaningful change. When your life or your mindset shifts completely, that's a transformation happening inside you.
And potential, the ability to become something, to grow and develop. Your potential never disappears. It's always there, waiting for you to use it.
Don't worry if you don't remember everything right away. You can listen again anytime. Language learning is about repetition and practice, not perfection.
Exactly. Be gentle with yourself. Learning takes time, and that's completely okay.
So before we say goodbye, we have a gentle challenge for you. For the next 7 days, we want you to take one small action towards something you've been dreaming about.
It doesn't have to be huge, just one small step. Maybe watch a video, read an article, or tell someone about your dream. That's enough.
And if you want, share your action in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you're working toward. It might inspire someone else too.
Yeah, and remember, it's never too late. Whether you're 20 or 60 or anywhere in between, you can still change your life. You still have time.
The fact that you're here, listening to this, learning English, that already shows you have courage. You're already making changes in your life right now.
So trust yourself. Be kind to yourself and take that first small step. You deserve to live a life that makes you feel alive.
Thank you so much for listening today. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more.
Yeah, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode. We'll be back soon with another calm, cozy conversation for you.
Remember, it's never too late. Your story isn't finished yet. There are still beautiful chapters waiting to be written.
Take care of yourself, be brave, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye for now, everyone.
Bye, and keep going.